Hi, this is Carol A. Clark
and Greg Kendall.
and we're here with Clark and Kendall's Weekend Preview for the kind of leading up to the 4th of July, which is on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So starting tomorrow night, Friday, we have from 5 to 7 the opening reception for Rhapsody in Blue at Fuller Lodge Art Center. And they will lead us through their blue period, revel in the color, feel, and voice of the blues, explore the many names and associations of blue, from the melancholy to the rhythm of the South to the exultation of the first bluebird. And the exhibit runs until August 4th.
And T.K. Thompson is going to be in the Portal Gallery showing his photos titled Faces of Jazz. And he says that, I learned that the eyes of the musician have the telltale sign of playing from the heart and have focused on the faces of musicians ever since. So that'll be interesting. We work with TK. He's one of the photographers for the Los Alamos Daily Post, and it's going to be exciting to see his stuff.
He has put his heart and soul in this exhibit and has mounted these photos. They are beautiful.
Fantastic. Well, go TK.
And also Friday night, we've got Los Alamos Summer Concert Series, Chuck Prophet and the Mission Express. The concert, of course, is free outdoors, and it will be at the Pajarito Ski Mountain, and it's going to be a wonderful time.
Yeah, that'll be very good. San Francisco Rock, that'll be fun. And I'm sure that they'll have their food, there'll be food and all that.
All the vendors.
Yeah, all the vendors and that. So the Friday night at the Lodge, it's the Friday night out in Los Alamos, and they're going to have the Art Council presenting the Ryan Finn Quartet and a special guest. I guess it's a mystery guest. Ryan Finn is New Orleans jazz fused with rhythms and melodies of the Caribbean and Brazil. So that's going to be neat, and it kind of goes along with the thing that's right next door, which is they're going to have the art show, which we just mentioned, the Rhapsody in Blue. So you can check out the art show, and you can go and listen to some music, and then you can go up the hill and listen to Chuck Prophet.
And Ryan Finn is from Los Alamos, and then he spent a few years living in the Caribbean, and then he's come back.
Oh, so he's got some influences.
Yes, he does indeed.
Cool.
On Friday night, we've got, as Friday night out, open mic night. Everyone is welcome to read. David how do you say it? Muchlickner will host locals, poetry readings, all throughout Friday night in June as part of the Los Alamos Friday Night Out events. And remember, those are actually going to run through, I think it's October. They're going to try to keep
going.
Everything up open until 9 p.m. on Friday nights around town.
Great. This is at the Mesa Public Library.
And it'll stay open until 9 with all regular library services available during those hours.
And I've heard they've been having a lot of fun at these open poetry nights, that they've been going really well, and the really interesting stuff has been presented by locals. So Friday night out also is going to have physics, a movie that's called My Friend the Atom, and that's going to be from 5 to 9 at the Bradbury Science Museum.
And then we've got the Enchanted Parks photographic exhibit at Mesa Public Library. The opening reception is July 3rd, which I believe is Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it's a photographic tale of life in our national parks by Leslie Buckland. Leslie is a fantastic photographer.
Mm-hmm.
She works for the county, of course. And this exhibit runs through August 7th. She will show stunning photographs of our national parks from Bandelier to the Grand Tetons. Buckland's photos are lushly colored and detailed, capturing the grandeur and enchantment and enticing viewers to visit in person. The free event takes place at Mesa Public Library upstairs in the art gallery.
Okay, and then on Saturday, June 30th at 10 a.m., the Los Alamos Shelter Animals and the Pet Pangea are going to be at the Central Park Square, so you can come and meet the shelter animals. It's a no-stress environment. You can bring your own pets, your cats and dogs and kittens, and this event is sponsored by the Pet Pangea store and the Friends of the Shelter.
And on the 4th of July, which is Wednesday, the YMCA Firecracker Family Fun Run is taking place starting at 8 a.m. 11 a.m. there'll be a kids parade. You can register at the Y over on Iris at right across from what would you say, that Chinese restaurant,
Yeah. China Moon.
China Moon.
Yeah. Now I've run this a couple times, the Family Fun Run, and it's a
Uh-huh.
really fun race. I don't know what the routes will be. I don't think there's any detours where they run. They usually run up canyon.
You said
And
5 meter?
yeah, it's a real short. It's a short run, and you can even walk it if you so desire. We've run it. And it's a good little race. We have a good time there, and it's always nice on the 4th of July to get out early and run a little bit before you do the next thing we're going to talk about, which is sitting around a lot. It's the 4th of July celebration at Overlook Park.
The big Kiwanis
Yeah,
event.
the
The
Kiwanis puts on
extravaganza.
some of it, and there's all kinds of people involved in this thing. I'm just gonna go through real quickly some of the stuff that's going on, and you can it starts early. I think things really get going around 2 o'clock. They're gonna have bouncy toys at 3. The Nomads are gonna be playing. They're a very popular band for Los Alamos, and that's provided by Russ Gordon's, and the buses will run their routes at 4 to get in. 5, there'll be skydivers.
Now let me tell you this.
Sure.
If you want, they're going to do a practice run over Overlook Park, and they will take you up
Really?
so that you
I
can
would like
see
to,
what
I
it's
would like to
like.
go to that. I would like to do that. The community winds are going to play, and they always do a great job of patriotic music. We've listened to them the last few years, and we always try and sit near where they're going to be playing. They usually play towards the eastern side of the park, over Overlook Park, and you'll see them setting up. That's at 5:30. 7 is the Nomads are going to play some more. At 8, the flyover is going to happen with Will Fox and others. At 8:10, there's skydivers, and with a final song that's recorded by Lee Greenwood. 8:30, they're going to announce the winner of the Best Seat in the House announcement. Now we should explain that. The Best Seat in the House is they're going to have special tickets for this that are going to go on sale, and I guess it's a drawing, and it's going to be a unique opportunity to push the button to run the fireworks, and you're going to get to sit up next to the firing line where they fire the fireworks, and it's going to be $10 a ticket to join to get into the pool, and the winner will be given 2 seats, and you got to be over 18 to be up there at the firing line. Karen and I helped load the fireworks into the tubes.
Karen,
and
your wife.
Yeah,
Karen
my wife.
Kendall.
And it's really, really fun to do, and I'm sure this will be a blast to sit there and watch them go off. Of course, you might want to bring earplugs to this.
Uh-huh. And you have to be 18 or over.
18 or over to do it. So get your tickets, and they're going to announce the winner of that at 8:30.
Now the proceeds from that go to Kiwanis scholarship funds and so forth.
Yeah, the things they do for kids. The 8:30 is going to be more Nomads. 9:10 is going to be the Star Spangled Banner, which is going to be recorded. At 9:15, fireworks. That's when the fireworks go. It'll be time to music. They have it all computer controlled, and it's time to music.
How cool.
Yeah, and then you'll leave and get out of there after. They'll still have vendors. They have all kinds of food and vendor booths, and so there's lots of good stuff to do. And we just sit there the whole afternoon after we've loaded the bombs, and then we go sit and bring a big shade umbrella, and that's really fun.
So also on the 4th of July, there's going to be the naturalization ceremony. 15 people are going to become naturalized citizens of our country, and it's going to take place at 11 a.m. And there will be
At Bandelier.
At Bandelier, the Rotary Club is providing cakes that are red, white, and blue, all patriotic, and other kind of refreshments and so forth. At the same time that this ceremony is taking place, there will be 40 special naturalization ceremonies across the United States, where everyone's going to be sworn in, and kind of in celebration with Independence Day. This is the first one ever held at Bandelier National Monument.
Ah, okay. And they'll have the U.S. Citizens and Immigration Field Office Director Patty Reynolds will administer the oath of allegiance to the new citizens, and special remarks will be provided by Chief Ranger Tom Betts of the Bandelier National Monument, and Los Alamos County Council Chair Sharon Stover.
And I believe that the reason that the park superintendent, Jason Lott, will not be making remarks is simply that they called him out to Washington State to help with the situation where there was some hikers were stranded, and then these rangers went in to help, and then one of them fell to his death, and then there was a blizzard that prohibited anyone from getting to him to retrieve his body, and it was just a terrible situation all around. And he is kind of trained and specialized in going when there's events of this kind of,
dealing with this situation,
tragic things. So he's going to be out there for about a week or so, and I think that's why he won't be participating in this unless he gets back in time.
Okay, and as part of the event, there's going to be Jemez Pueblo Sun and Fire Dancers performing traditional dances. The Eagle Scouts will be there from the local troop 129, who are going to provide the color guard. My buddy Holgar from Pac 8.
Holgar Wazinski.
Yeah, he was naturalized last year as part of the ceremony. Not a bandoleer, but I don't remember where it was last year.
I think it was at the Justice Center.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was at the Justice Center. And I remember that was a big deal for him. And now he's a citizen, and he's all proud. And he voted for the first time this year, and he's very proud of that.
And I know when we would go do things at the lab where you needed to get a badge, and you have to be a citizen, he would always be left behind.
Now he can go to see the cool things at the lab. That's right. So good for you, Holgar. The Valles Caldera is, of course, having things all weekend. You can check their schedule at the Valles Caldera. You can check online. You can Google the Valles Caldera and find out what they're doing and the schedule. But I'll just list off some of the things they're doing. It's fishing, hikes, tours, North Rim hiking shuttle. They're going to do a photo tour this weekend. They're going to have a wildlife tour in the evening when the elk come out, around 5-ish. They're going to open up Banco Bonito, which is on the southeast side or southwest side, and they're going to do bike. They're going to have a bike event where you can camp. You basically have a backpack on, or maybe they even have a truck. I don't know, but they're going to allow you to camp, bicycle in, camp, and then bike out. Also, at the Banco Bonito, they're going to open up all the bike trails, and so you can take your mountain bike and go ride around the Banco Bonito area. And it's really fun. I've done it, and it's a lot of fun. There's some really neat trails back there. So if you've never done that, you might want to give that a try.
So if you bicycle in to camp, do you have all your gear on your back?
I don't know whether they truck it in or you carry it in. I don't know. I'll have to ask the Valles Caldera about that. We'll have to find out.
Because some people like to sleep in a little pup tent.
Yeah. Personally, I would just bring my stuff. I would carry a backpack and do it. Although the trails are pretty rugged back there, it might be hard. And then there's a geology tour, which is really interesting. So that's really it. It's actually a light weekend in preparation for 4th of July. So that's all we've got this weekend.
Great. Well, we hope you enjoy your weekend leading all the way up to Wednesday, the 4th of July, and I think thousands of people will go to Overlook Park and enjoy the annual Kiwanis Extravaganza.
Yeah, and it rained today.
That's right, it did. In fact, I got an alert on my cell phone to watch out for flash floods
I got that
until
alert too.
4:30.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty good.
All righty.
Keep up the rain.
All
right. See you next time.